Hello everyone, you must be preparing for IIT-JAM 2022 and right now the thing that is bothering you the most is the change in syllabus. So in this video, let's try to analyze what is the degree of syllabus change, how much it can affect your preparation, and what are the best resources you can use to prepare in this 6 month. First of all, you must be thinking that is it possible to crack IIT-JAM if you are starting right now and you have 6 months? Absolutely, it is possible. It's not a difficult exam, it's just you have to study and prepare methodologically for this exam. You must be thinking your concepts are weak, you are not good enough, you cannot do it, but don't think all these negative aspects. Be positive when you are starting your preparation. Use Unacademy as a learning resource which can help you during these exam preparation. It can make your life a lot easier and simpler and more structured. There are new courses which are starting in Unacademy every month. For example, this one starts at 18th August 2021, and this course is all about biotechnology. Top educators of India would help your preparation in this course. You can use my code AP10 to get a 10% discount, and if you are taking a subscription for 6 month or 12 month, you can get 1 or 2 month extra respectively. So hurry up. You just have to download the app. You can click the link in the description and use my code AP10 to access. Okay, educators at Unacademy use a lot of analytics tool to bring out all the trends that are important for you to know before you appear for this examination. Now let's straight hit the point. We have old topics and we have new topics in IIT-JAM 2022 syllabus. Well, these are demarked as new topics, but they are not really new. The new topics, or the so-called new topics, include evolution, ecology, plant biology, and biotechnology. But all of these were incorporated in IIT-JAM BL syllabus, if you remember. When IIT-JAM BL was there, all of these were included in the BL syllabus. So these things are not absolutely alien to you. What you really need to do is look for trends. Where do you look for trends? For the old topic, you can obviously look at the BL or BT paper, both of that would work. And for the new topics, you can look at the BL papers which are existing. That would give you an idea about the level of difficulty. Now let us try to understand point by point what really have changed. One thing which is included and it was not there previously was animal and plant biotechnology. This part was never there in PL or BT previously. It includes plant tissue culture methods, cloning of animal tissue culture methods, application of recombinant DNA technology in medicine, all of these aspects, and agriculture, of course. So this particular portion is really new. I do have a particular course in Unacademy regarding that. This particular portion is common with GAT-B. So this is a common theme for GAT-B and IIT-JAM. So if you prepare for this particular part, you are going to like hit two birds with the same stone, right? Then there comes ecology, which was earlier there in the BL syllabus, not in BT syllabus. So ecology is pretty much fundamental that they are going to ask in this exam. It involves climate change, biomes, environmental factors, ecosystems, ecological remediation, all of these things, pretty much NCRT stuff. Now let me tell you about a quick resource from where you can study ecology. One of the good resource to use for ecology is Verma and Agarwal, which is a good book. So if you have a lot of time, you're interested in ecology, definitely refer to this book. If you don't have that much of time, you can follow Pathfinder's book, which is pretty concise and to the point. I think that would provide all the information that you need. Then comes evolution. Pretty difficult topic, but in this examination they would only ask superficial aspect of that. So they're going to ask Darwinian views, population genetics, Hardy-Weinberg equation, types of speciation, origin of life, all the old stories and all of these aspects. Now notice that from population genetics and Hardy-Weinberg equation, they can ask question generally to the NAT section. So this is a NAT hotspot, obviously. Now the books that you can use for evolution, you can use Veerwala Rastogi's organic evolution book for details, but you can also use Pathfinder's book for quick reference. They have included plant biology or botany in this particular syllabus, and the topics that are included are plant tissue, plant organ, growth of plant tissues like secondary growth, morphogenesis of plants, then development of flowering plants, mechanism of flowering, all of these aspects they have included, right? Plant transport. So this is quite a lot of topics under these heading. So in my opinion, this is kind of like a overkill. Don't get bothered about it. Maybe they are going to ask one or two questions from this, but it's the coverage is huge. So if you are not really comfortable with plant biology, you can ignore this topic because you have plenty other topics to revise and choose questions from. But anyway, if you want a quick preparation, you can follow Pathfinder's second book. They have concise materials regarding these. Now, previously, physiology and immunology, they asked questions from those aspects. Now they have merged all of these sections to make a new section about animal biology. They have said physiology, immunology, and developmental biology is coming as a cohort. So developmental biology part is a little bit new. Again, the resources that you can use is pretty much simple. There are dedicated books for developmental biology, immunology, and physiology, all of them. But let me tell you, if you have time constraints and you cannot really revise with all of those books, then you can follow Pathfinder's book. That is another backup option. Then here is techniques in biology. They have really distinguished different techniques these days. There are three broad headings: cell biology related techniques, biochemical techniques, and molecular biology techniques, and they have mentioned all of these techniques that you need to know for IIT-JAM. I have a great video series or a playlist for techniques used in biology. You can get it right now in the I button, or anyway you can follow books like Pathfinder book to get a brief description about those things. What they're really going to ask from these topics is the principles and their application, so it's not so difficult. Then cell biology and communication, these were the good old stuff, easy and scoring part. Then biochemistry hasn't changed much. There would be biomolecules. Good part of questions in the NAT sections would be asked from enzymology, so expect numerical questions from there. There would be difficult questions from metabolism and bioenergetics, so beware of that part as well. By the way, I have a great course in Unacademy regarding metabolism. If you are feeling low and feeling that metabolism is really difficult, you should definitely check it out. Molecular biology and recombinant DNA technology is, on the other hand, a low-hanging fruit. Everybody knows about it, everybody likes it, everybody would read about it. So don't worry about this particular part. Then microbiology and virology is majorly informative because they are going to ask knowledge-based question, not too much conceptual, but from microbial growth patterns, they can ask NAT type question. Be aware of that. Lastly, genetics, a section that is dedicated for the NAT part. They can ask several questions like inheritance pattern, probability of something. They can ask about pedigree, linkage mapping, etc. in NAT section. So generally, genetics is covered in the NAT section of IIT-JAM. So overall, as a resource, you can use life sciences book 1 and book 2 from Pathfinder, which are easy resources. Obviously, their MCQ books are also good for practice because you need to do rigorous practicing while you are preparing. Only looking at the theory part would not help. You can also use Unacademy for practicing part because there are loads and loads of tests going on all the time in Unacademy. Now, best choices for these examinations are these books, including molecular biology, biochemistry, cell biology, and microbiology. But the problem is the coverage. Like if you don't know how to read from these basic textbooks, these are difficult. Check out how to make notes video. It might help you out. Now, these books are for your long term. Like if you think short term that you have to qualify the exam, then it's fine. But if your goal is to long term develop concept which would help you in interviews later on getting PhD positions, then it would be mandatory to follow these books. Especially follow Leninger because they ask direct questions from Leninger. Alternatively, the series of books called BIOS Insta Notes are concise, precise, but they are slightly more elaborated than the Pathfinder book. So these can be found in Amazon. The link would be provided in the description. Lastly, what I wanted to tell you, that always do active learning because it is really helpful. Make your own notes like shown here. Notes and flashcards would be always helpful for you to revise and remember things better. Now, active learning has several benefits, and I have talked about it in other videos. Active learning help you to retain information for longer. It helps you to understand concepts better, and if you want to do active learning, you can use my Unacademy courses. Also, the free of cost videos that are present in my other YouTube channel, you can use that. That would be really helpful for you, and all the playlists are dedicated for several exam preparation, building your own concept, and above all, knowing about biology. So you can definitely check out my playlists. Lastly, if you like this video, give it a quick thumbs up. I hope this video was informative for you. If you have any particular question, you can definitely post it in the comment section. Don't forget to follow me in Instagram, and don't forget to follow my channel related group in the Facebook. You can find it by the name of Animated Biology with Arpan. So see you in the next video. Thank you.